All right, guys, welcome back. We are out here at the Anderson Lake Airstrip out in Palmer, Alaska, and today we're going to be talking to Orin about his plane build. So he's been working on building an experimental plane here for a few years, and so we finally got it done, and today he's gonna kind of take us through it. So I've posted a few shorts in the past, and I've had a couple people ask, you know, what kind of plane is that, or what kind of kit plane is it? So Orin, can you kind of tell everybody, go through the plane and tell them what kind of kit plane it is?
Yeah, so it's actually not a kit plane. You can build experimental aircraft, and there's several different categories of it, but the short is you can build one as long as you follow the 51% rule of the FAA and work with the DAR and go through all that, and then, which is what I did with this one. And so it has all kinds of, well, it looks like a mall. There's several different things, or quite a few different things that are kind of different or highly modified or whatever. So I guess I'll just kind of start at the front here.
Yeah, that'd be
work
great.
way back because there's just so much of it that's different.
Sure.
To start with, the cowling is carbon fiber. You can see where I scratched it, need to fix the paint, but the cowling's carbon fiber. Underneath is an O360 Lycoming. It's actually a O360 J2A out of an R-22 helicopter that modified to go on here. I had to change a couple things on it, but for the most part it was pretty straightforward. It's 180 horsepower. It's on a conical mount. This is a Cato 8635. It's definitely a pretty flat pitch, but it gets off and pulls hard, which is the whole purpose of this thing, was to basically be a 4-place Super Cub, more or less. And so what else here? The gear is a custom-made gear. It's modeled after the airframes one. You can tell it's kind of different because it's missing the step. I kind of wish I'd put the step on there now, but I can get a bolt-on one later on. I made all the stainless steel brake lines. It's got 35-inch bush wheels, 10-inch rims on it. What else? I built the wings. They're kind of a combination of the things I liked about mall wings, and the simplicity and weight was always a consideration too. So they're about 33 foot 10 inches, just shy of 34 feet, so similar wing area to a Super Cub. Same airfoil basically as a Super Cub. It's got 90-inch flaps, similar to an M5, and it's got about 70-inch ailerons, which are approximately M4 length ailerons with M7 length long wing length wings. It's got Carbon Concepts leading edge slats. There's 3 sections. They're 4 feet each. Behind that, there's VGs about an inch behind that. What else we got here? You want to walk around this side?
Yeah,
Let's see what else we got.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff. I'm sure I'm going to forget stuff. There's LED lights in the wings. This side has 1 landing light. Other side has 2 LED wingtip strobes and position lights.
Kind of see those up there, right around the green there.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, it's got Carbon Concepts belly pod. Had to kind of custom make them. All these belly pods are just like PA-12s, Super Cruisers, malls. The belly tends to be slightly different on a bunch of them, so it takes a little bit of custom fitting to get the pod just right, but I have the tabs all welded on there, so it comes on and off super easy. It's got the doors, the standard mall style front and rear doors. This one's more a suicide type door, but it opens up so you can set, you know, 55-gallon drums in there, or moose hindquarters, or 2 of your best friends, whatever you want to do. Let's see. The tail got VGs on the stabilizer here underneath. Got VGs on the vertical. Got gap seals on both the rudder and the elevators here. And on this one, you'll notice I did away with any of the servo tab that comes on them, because it's just unnecessary, and it's just something the FAA required, I think, when they put them together.
And you went with bush wheels, Alaskan bush wheels up front, but you did not go with the baby bush wheel for your tail wheel.
No, right? I'm cheap. So I have had baby bush wheels in the past, but I want to try this 10-inch or 11-inch Matco tail wheel. It's fairly similar. It's about half the price. It may not be quite as stout, but the whole point of all this long prop and power is I can just get the tail up off the ground and save the tail wheel pretty quick, and then don't put the tail down until I'm about to a stop anyway. So it's got LED position light on the tail, and of course observer doors on both front doors, and it's probably got a bunch of other things I can't remember either.
All right, cool. I think
The empty weight came out to be one more thing. For a mall, it's incredible, especially as it sits now. On certified scales, it was 1312 with the pods, slats, 35s, long wing,
yeah,
everything,
which is ridiculous.
incredible. I mean, there's PA12s and Cubs that weigh more than that. So,
yeah,
especially with the 180 horsepower and the long prop, it performs well. It's got 66 gallons of fuel too. So.
Yep. So that's kind of it for the outside. We're gonna take a second, kind of set up the inside, and then we'll show you guys the inside of this too. All right, real quick here, we're gonna go through some of the parts of the inside here, but I just wanted to show you guys the back compartment. And ideally, this will be loaded with giant moose here in the fall, and probably some fish here in a couple weeks, and whatever else we go hunt. So, but yeah, lots of room in the back of this. Pretty much cargo storage is what the intent of it is, but you can also, there is a sling seat that will go back here, so you could fit two more people in the back. All right, we're up here in the front now. Orin's already in his pilot seat, and he's going to take us through kind of what he's done with the inside of the plane.
All right, so let's see where to start here. Custom-made seat pans and everything, seats. Right now I have these kind of removable ones in here. They're all fire rated, but eventually I may have some nice fine line seats made or something for it. But right now it's utilitarian, so just trying to keep it light. So carbon fiber floors. There's the seatbelt.
Seatbelt wants to rattle on us. That's fine.
Carbon fiber upper and lower panel, carbon fiber floors, carbon fiber rear floors, carbon fiber rear baggage closeout. I actually have a extended baggage built into there, but unfortunately due to CG reasons, largely due to running a lightweight Kato prop, I can't use some of that, which is fine because I have the belly pod. But let's see, what up here? Have sight gauges welded in both sides here by Atlee Dodge, and because I hate mechanical ones because they never seem to be accurate, and so I just wanted simplicity and lightweight, and that's what we got there. And like I said, there's 20
gallons of
gas in each wing, and then I got outboard tanks as well for 66 gallons of fuel. So, and for the valve, I got on, similar Cub Crafters valve, got on, left, right, both setting. I just run it on both most of the time. No header tank or anything, and they're 3/8-inch lines all the way to the valve, and then half-inch from the valve out to the engine. So the fuel flow was about 4 times what it actually ended up needing to be. Anyway, I got an iPad mount in here, stuck with all 2 1/4-inch instruments. So far, I've been happy with that. Again, just trying to keep everything light. Got a Becker 4201, I believe. Radio, was having some antenna issues this morning, but hopefully we put a new one on, and hopefully that sorted that out.
Talk about the yoke, because I find the yoke to be super
so this is actually STC'd for Pacers, and I believe maybe Malls too, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's just a single-sided yoke. Pretty straightforward, and it just cleans up the cockpit, gets everything out of your way. Super nice. You're not hitting people's knees and legs and stuff, because I'm fairly tall, I'm like 6'3", so getting some of that stuff out of the way is nice. People worry about not having enough leg room in this type of plane, but this is certainly better than my Super Stinson was. So anyway, good visibility out the doors, out both sides. It's just fun to fly and feel like you're wearing some wings. So
cool. Yeah, so that's kind of a walkthrough of the build, guys. There's obviously a lot more involved than the few minutes that he's spent walking through it. But yeah, pretty cool. He's spent what, 2.5 years now when you sold the Stinson back in the end of 20, right? Like September, October of 20, and then he's been working on this ever since, and recruiting me to do the monotonous tasks that he didn't want to do on the build. So. Yeah, it's nice to see it finally out, and he's got what, 4 hours on it. You flew
so
it
far
last
4
week.
hours, and hopefully get another 4 today. So
yeah, so super cool. We're probably going to be posting a lot of videos this year from this plane, or taking this plane out to do things. Silver fishing, moose hunting in September. So you'll be seeing this plane in some future videos, and this plane will make a lot of these videos actually be able to happen, because the places it'll take us. So subscribe to the channel if you like the content we're posting, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Have a good day.